come together and thought through scheduling to make sure that parents can get back to work for companies who support multiple regions. We've done an incredible job with resources, 20-plus toolkits. We've opened up free professional development for teachers and principals for free statewide and online tools. And I'd also like to just thank the First Lady for her support on child well-being. We had a wonderful conversation a couple of weeks ago on the task force that we've launched statewide, covering the entire state and making sure that all of our children receive a high-quality public education, as well as being served in terms of nutrition, transportation, et cetera. And I'll just end by saying, as the proud daughter of a police officer and a teacher, I was raised with safety and high-quality education being two fundamentals in my home, and it's a great honor to be able to reinforce that with the schools in Tennessee today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you. Alex?
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Really, thanks to the historic response that the President has led to this unprecedented pandemic, we have the tools where we can reopen our workplace, we can reopen our schools, and we can reopen healthcare. We've got the tools. When we think about kids and schools, the school for our children is a center of so much of their life. It is where they get health care. It is where they get mental health care. It is where many of them get nutrition. It is where mandatory reporting of child abuse and sexual abuse happens most often because of the nature of mandatory reporting requirements. In addition to the social, physical, intellectual development that the kids need from a physical setting in schools. We're in a very different place now than we were 2 or 3 months ago. We have the world's most robust testing system with close to 40 million tests having been done. We have health system capacity and personal protective equipment to enable us to work through these outbreaks that we've got. We're advancing on therapeutics, as the President said. We now have remdesivir for hospitalized patients, steroids for lung illness. We have convalescent plasma to treat individuals. And just this morning, the President made a major $500 million investment in a monoclonal antibody that will be a treatment that could, if successful and if approved, could deliver hundreds of thousands of doses as early as late summer, early fall. We have 3 vaccine candidates, and just this morning invested $1.6 billion in a 4th vaccine candidate that could deliver hundreds of millions of doses this fall and into early next year. So it's just a very different circumstance than we ever had before. We know more about this virus. The fatality rate is going down because we're better at taking care of patients with the virus. Our fatality case rate in the United States is among the lowest, if not the lowest, in the developed world right now.